Hello Internet, I'm Dan.
I'm Chaz.
Welcome to Wine is Serious Business Episode 4. Today we're going to talk about some cheap wines.
Yes, sub $10 bottles. And these are ones, a couple of them we've had before that were very good performers for us in the past, and some new ones.
Yeah, so hopefully some of you have taken us up on our offer on Facebook and are going to try them along with us. Try one or two of them. You can put some notes up, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
In regards to that, I'd also like to say thanks to a couple people who have been watching our videos. First off, Mr. Walter Comas from Argentina was our first fan and has been watching the videos, and we think it's awesome that somebody outside of the States is actually watching what we do, so thanks, and hopefully some of your friends will find it interesting too.
And our first comment ever. So,
yeah.
Good job.
Cheers.
Thanks.
And also thank you to Mike Plunkett, the proprietor of Renaissance Wines out in Narenko Station. Been a friend of ours for a long time. We really appreciate you watching the show and spreading the word amongst people that you're in touch with.
Yeah, and he's a great guy, and he knows his wine really well, and I love him. So.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
All right. So the first sub $10 bottle of red that we've got today is the Protocolo. This is Tempranillo from Spain. It's not something either of us have had before, but I've seen it on shelves all over the city, and I've heard people talking about it, talking it up, saying it's pretty good. So I wanted to give it a shot. Let's see how it goes.
This is 2006, by the way.
Yes, 2006.
Which is current vintage, right? Did you buy this just recently?
Yeah, I bought this. Yesterday, as a matter of fact. It cost me $7, I think. All of these you're going to find between $6 and $10. Depending on what store you go to, it varies a buck or two.
Yeah.
Sub $10 bottles.
Been open about, all of these have been open about an hour and a half now. So, wow. A little strawberry reduction going on, a little strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
Cake.
Strawberries and cherries.
Yeah, real bright fruit.
Totally.
Yeah. A little dustiness going on, not smokiness, more just like you opened an old library book sort of dustiness. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you already taste it?
I
Okay.
but I'm gonna wait till you get to it before I say anything. All right. I mean, it's pretty gentle on the palate right away, right? Same bright fruits, kind of like strawberries, cherries, lead out. As it winds up, the tannins do something a little weird towards the end.
A little bitter. Strong wrecking acidity in the finish too. I mean, you get this pretty good bright strawberry cherry kind of play going on early on, and then acidity kind of starts creeping in, and it's good in the mid palate, and then all of a sudden it goes bitter and a bit harsh with the acidity on the finish. So
and Tempranillo can be a really beefy wine. I mean, I've had some that just like God, when they're young, really strong. So you're clearly getting some of the effects of that at the end. Definitely a little more on the tannic side. And the fruit's light.
Bitter acidity though. Man, it's drying.
Yeah. So it's a little rough. Still decent drinking, right? Like no horrible booze or really.
No, it's good. It's well put. It's well put together for what, $7, $8 you paid for this?
Something like that. Yeah.
Right. Great for that price. This would be better with, say, like some, with the acidity would pair well with something fatty.
Big time. Some food would help this out a lot.
Not a party wine, though. This would be not the one to take, say, you're going to a friend's house and want a good party wine.
Or you're going out on a hike and you want to pack something with you to drink by itself. Yeah. Not so much. If you're having burgers or pizza, you probably do just fine.
Yeah, a little harsh on its own. Good with food. So.
Wine number 2. Another Spanish wine, Grenache del Fuego. This has been a favorite of mine for a while. I've had a couple bottles of it. Really enjoyed it in the sub $10 price point. This is one of my standard recommendations. Yep. Kind of a fun label too, so really easy to spot wherever you go. Let's do a little rinse.
I've had the 05 before. It was solid performer. I think I've actually had this before, but it was like 6 months ago or something. So.
And Garnacha is also called Grenache, and just depending on where it's grown, usually the Spanish versions of it are going to be Grenache, and if you see it in, from the States, it's probably going to be Grenache.
Man.
Same grape.
This is definitely coming off a little more funky, little bit
of some earth going on for sure. Yeah.
A little bacon fat going on. I mean, along with some good fruit, though. I mean, the nose is coming across pretty well to me. Like
blackberries, kind of like a lot of Oregon.
Yeah,
characteristics even, right? Like, so you're walking through a patch of blackberries. This isn't like the rotten leaves, forest floor you get out of like some Pinot and Burgundy and stuff, but it's definitely a little bit of earthy characteristics, some blackberry, a little bit of brambles.
Yep. Good. Nice smelling wine.
Yeah. I really like how this starts out.
You do.
I do. Gentle.
It's so sour to me on the start.
Oh. See, I think maybe that's some of that acidity that
like cranberry or something.
Like, yeah.
I mean.
There you go.
But I'm not getting much else. Let me try it again.
I like the cranberry. I'm also getting like a little, like very faint floral component on the front too, like maybe something like violets, just a little bit right away. It's a heavier wine, so it doesn't stick around for too long.
Right.
The tannins dry out the mouth a bit at the end, but they're a lot cleaner than this guy. You don't get that same bitterness. There's still some definite structure in there, and it's not like this incredible, rising, drying sensation that you get out of some of the more fancy reds. But it's definitely there. It's a nice foundation for the fruit to rest on.
Yeah, I'm going to completely agree with that. I mean, my only disagreement is in the start of the palate. All I get is cranberries on it. I mean, it's just a little. It's sour and then it's acidic and tannic. It's not giving me much, at least for my palate. I don't know. It's a little boring.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, I'm feeling that there's nothing crazy exciting, but I think it's solid, well made, and enjoyable. I'm going to go with 85 points on this one.
There's some good smoke on the mid palate and finish. It is fairly balanced. Like you said, the acidity is nice on this one. Tannins aren't sweet, but they're not sour. They're just kind of there.
Yeah.
What did you say?
85.
I'll go 84.
All right.
Yeah.
And we forgot to rate this one.
Did we?
We totally did forget to rate this. You forgot to rate this one, Chaz. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, okay.
80 points is what I go with here.
I'm going to agree with them.
Not very exciting.
100%.
I mean, not a bad wine. If I had picked one up and opened it up for dinner or something, I'd drink the whole bottle. It wouldn't be sink wine by any stretch of the imagination, but nor would I select it off the shelves. So
right. This pretty good. What was the retail on this one?
I want to say more like 8 if that dollar difference matters. And again, depending on your retailer, it's going to vary. So I'm going to say I'd say 6 to 10 for everything on the table, depending on where you find it.
Yeah.
And this is I know for sure these are across the country, and I'm pretty sure these are too.
Yeah, pretty good party wine. I mean, this is from Spain, so yeah, these have both got to be all the way across the country. Yeah, I prefer this much more to the Protocol.